filming in the mountains, and basically you didn't have to act up much, I guess. Do you think you're good at extreme situations now? Did you learn any tips how to survive?
I mean, the first tip I think is not to panic, and I'm not a panicker, but yeah, I definitely feel like with something like this, if that was to happen to me, don't panic. You know, really sort of think about what the situation is. I think be resourceful, you know, look around you and see what you've got, and figure out how you can use it to, you know, get yourself out of the situation. But I think the main thing is just, you know, anything you survive if you think. If you panic, you're less likely to survive. You know.
Would you be like your character? Would you prefer to stay on the beacon, or would you start moving?
I'll be on. I'm out. Let's go. Let's find a way out of here. Definitely.
Do you take private jets?
Sometimes. Yeah.
So do you feel a bit more conscious after making this movie now?
No, I can fly. I don't mind the flights, and this movie hasn't changed that. Thank God.
Did you ever have any difficult trips, and like, what was the worst journey of your life?
Worst journey?
Yeah.
Oh, I have taken some small planes where I'm like, yikes, you know, like, you know, propellers literally by your windows, you know what I mean? Like, I have taken a few of those. I can't remember where, maybe in the Caribbean somewhere, but...
And unexpectedly, the third main character of the movie was the dog.
Yeah.
So what was it called? Was it one dog or...?
It was one dog, his name is Riley, and in the film he doesn't have a name. And then we had another dog who was a stand-in dog called Austin, but he wasn't as good an actor as
Dogs
Riley.
get stand-ins. Did he have a stunt double as well?
He didn't. He did his own stuff.
There were many physically challenging moments, but what was the most emotionally challenging scene?
Oh, that's a good one. There were lots of emotional challenging scenes. I mean, I think when Alex and Kate are first in the plane and they're discovering each other and they argue and they decide which way we're going, that was quite, you know, that required a lot of concentration and sort of really, without, you know, spoiling the story, but those scenes were hard. I think the scenes where Ben is just thinking what he should do and he's by himself, and then, you know, it's that concentration of should I go, should I stay? Those are tough things. You
have the most memorable quote in the movie that the heart is just a muscle. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree?
I agree, yeah. I think the heart is just a muscle, but, you know,
so
your
where
soul...
does the feeling?
The feeling comes from the stomach.
Oh, really?
The gut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a real reason for that. It's because you have half as many neurons, you know, the receptors that connect all your feelings together in your stomach as you do in your brain. The brain has 1 billion, you have 500,000 in the lining, 500 million in the lining of your intestines.
So you listen to your gut when you make a decision.
Yeah, really listen to your gut, because your body's telling you something without you knowing it.